Really excited to finally see this dream that we've had for 5 years, from the screenplay to the VR. And now we're here launching like this child that we've been trying to birth, and it's real now. So we wanted to tell a story about the rise and collapse of hip-hop culture, where it came out of South Bronx, made its way to Los Angeles as it was growing in popularity. And in our story, Zulu X and the Blastmasters are native Bronx MCs that have a career, move to throughout America on tour, come across gangsters in Los Angeles, Crips and Bloods, and they're feuding on where they're gonna sell this new drug called a Z-Drop. And Zulu X is tripping because it's turning the community into zombies. And they dig deeper to find the source of where this drug is coming from and realize it's a plot that's been going ever since the enslaving of Africans, the breaking apart of the Black Panther Party and the killing of Martin Luther King and Malcolm X, you know, the ripping apart of jazz by bringing heroin into the community, and the same thing is happening with hip hop with this new drug. And they realize it's this shape-shifting alien by the name of APEP.
To create a universe that has a stamp of Marvel, you know, that was a big thing for us, because when we created it, we had a team of writers and Will, like, believing in this AR vision that he had many years ago. And when he told us about it, you know, it kind of blew our minds as well to think that we could actually create a content that's not just an album, that's not just a video, it's actually a graphic novel, VR, AR experience.
Yeah, so we got to combine something collectible and tangible, and we're also into technology, so we married those together to be able to tell our story through graphic novel and technology. And also to have Stan Lee excited about it too, you know? Him watching the VR and experiencing the AR.
And on top of that, like the cast that we got to be part of this, the AR experience, from, you know, Michael Rappaport to Snoop Dogg to Mary J. Blige, Rosario Dawson, Jason Isaacs, and the list goes on and on.
And the reason why this new jump, this paradigm shift is important and exciting is because just like 1918 gave birth to a whole new way of telling stories, the same thing's happening right now with, you know, virtual reality. Virtual reality right now, most of the stuff is like games. People that are making VR for people that like that make VR. So right now you're inventing to create that hit to where folks that don't know about VR are screaming and hollering about VR and can't wait to see it. How do you create FOMO with VR? That is the exciting time for creatives.
We're witnessing people experiencing it for the first time, and you see people like shaking their head and looking up and down, and it's cool because the way that this version is made, you don't have to do all that.
So we use traditional talk bubbles that graphic novels showed us, and we put that in virtual reality so that it will guide you through the story. We had to invent new things and new tools, and we did that with Hans Zimmer to be able to, you know, extend a theme or a melody, and I'm really proud of how we went about doing that.